Hey everybody, Slay here. I'm going to be taking out this BV P.210. I had originally skipped past this because I was so disoriented with the Focke-Wulf 190D that I skipped right past this and went straight for the Tier 8, Tier 9, BV P.212. 1 second. Alright, so the cool thing about this plane is it carries 24 R4Ms at Tier 8. And it has two 20s on it that are pretty much the same as the Tier 9 and similar to the Tier 10 20s on a platform that has decent maneuverability. It isn't until Tier 10 in this line that you start losing that maneuverability. And these guns, for what they are, you know, they do their job. They're not the best hard-hitting guns in the game, but they're definitely no slouch. So, definitely makes for a fun plane to fly. Super fast-firing 20s, and obviously they can do some devastation. Trying to get my guy some support there. He's in a 262. I'm in my BVP-210. And this is the Albion map. It's trump card. It's the one where we have two CCs and they have they have two mining plants and there's an airfield in the middle. I don't really care for these kinds of maps, as I showed in my last video, or maybe there's the one before that. But these maps are usually just end up in superiority. Here comes the F-15C. I don't know why he's trying to turn. It's definitely not what... Oh, he was maybe trying to outdo my 262 there. That wasn't happening. So we got XF5U here, little pancake. These things are pretty nasty, so I want to take it out as quick as I can. Haven't had a chance to really rocket anything just yet. I was inspired to pick up this plane again after watching Cage's gaming video on his 210. Got like 10 Rocketeers in one map. Very impressive. I haven't seen anything like that, to be honest with you. So I can only aspire to one day be as good as he is in his BVP-210. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to leave this game with at least one rocket kill. Barring that we don't superiority so fast, which is most likely going to be the outcome just because this map sucks. But it is what it is. You can't control what side you're tossed on. All you can do is play to what you have, right? So it's a Spit 14 straight ahead. Looks like he wants to take this middle airfield. I'm going to have to go deny him that because the airfield is pretty much a key point. I want to come and get on him and not let him turn on these Spitfires, as we all know, are just absolutely horrendous. And you don't want them to turn on you because they will, and they'll get you pretty much every time. So we just about have this airfield. I'm going to have to clean it up with some of these bots here. Got an A6M2 right here. We just cleaned it up. Trying to farm up some damage here. He's going to disappear. There he goes. So now I'm just going to make my way slowly, I might add, to the cap here. I'm just trying to figure out what trick he's talking about. I didn't do any tricks there. Hopefully not another rager. We don't like raging. Oh yeah. I do hate when that happens, though. What he was just talking about, how all the air defense aircraft came straight for him. Here comes XF5U. Let's get some rocket kills. Here we go. Oh, no. I launched my rockets way too early. I blew that load too early. That sucks. That pancake just kind of laughed as I dumped all my rockets there. That is no bueno. And now I'm going to die here to everything that's on me. And I'm on fire, and I can't put it out. That was such a bad play by me. And they got the mining plant because of it. No big deal. Just kind of toying with those planes, so I'm going to have to spawn here in the middle. Wow, that was such a bad misfire by me. We are pretty far ahead. Double command center. I'm going to just spawn here. I'm going to defend this cap. It's been quite a while since I used those R4Ms at Tier 8. And yeah, I definitely made a mistake. I got a little antsy trying to kill that pancake because obviously the pancake has 420s, and that's the last thing you want, is to let the pancake get on you by any means. It was the Spit. He's turned away from me, which is good because now I can slow down and not let him outmaneuver me. So now he is starting to turn, but he's straight out here. You got a lot of FPS drop right here. Might be just the amount of planes coming in, who knows. Get my HFR rocket kill there. way overkill on that guy, but you know what? That's okay. When you're flying a plane that has rockets, if you don't leave the game without getting a rocket kill, as long as they're air-to-air rockets, you're doing something wrong, right? You should always be going straight for those rocket kills. This plane, I forgot how fun it is to play. This is awesome. 1056 hurts, but he's dead. Is this a repair field? It sure is not. If it was, that is dead. No big deal. Let's go straight on this P-51. He's dead. And here is the XF-15C again. He's kind of far out though. So I'm going to actually turn and get on this 329. It's all about defending what we have. I mean, we're just going to eventually take everything anyways. That's the unfortunate truth of this map. Anytime you spawn again on this side that has the anytime you spawn on this side that has the command centers, you're just going to end up winning. It is a crappy map. I'm going to try and gain some altitude here. Once my pilot's healed, I'm going to come get that guy who is just shredding me with his tail gun. Ow. I really, really, really dislike these the rear guns, especially when you're in a fighter like this. My pilot's healed, so I'm going to do a little trick here. It's either going to be the enemy, or end up in another Rocketeer kill. Or I might just get some machine gun kill here. Let's see if I can turn quick enough. Nope, a little... Oh, I got one more pass. There we go. Wait till he straightens out. Oh. Oh, I'm so bad with rockets. I really dislike being bad with rockets. But it is what it is. So this was the first game I've played since I picked this thing up. And I'll show you when I get back to the hangar, but I'm rocking a 90% pilot in it. Still able to pick up number 1, just shy of 10k there. Nothing impressive. I missed critical shots there. But what can you do? It's all about having fun in this game, and the BV P.210 is just one of those planes that is just an amazing plane to play. It's quite maneuverable. It's got decent guns, even though it only has 2 of them. They're very fast firing, moderate damage. The rockets are amazing. I could try and make excuses and say that my 90% pilot was the reason that I missed those rockets, but no, I'll chalk that up to bad aiming. I obviously need to take myself to training room and do some practice runs with this plane. Obviously I'll get it a little bit better, say if I'm rocking the pilot skill that has rocket, or if I was to run that equipment. But the equipment loadout, I'll show you what I have, and we'll just go back to the hangar real quick, talk about this. In one game I was able to pick up 9% of my crew skill, so that's pretty cool. But let's see what we did here. So nothing, no real big medals there. Pretty weak game if you ask me. I'm just happy I got my Rocketeer kill. 9 air targets destroyed, 3,300 damage. A little bit of capture points, nothing too insane. But was able to pick up the highest score between both teams. That was quite a fast game. If you look here, it was only 6 minutes. So 9k score in 6 minutes, really not terrible. I could have done better if I had just aimed. But let's go back to upgrades real quick. So as I said, I'm rocking Gunsight just because I had it in my depot. I probably will stick with it. But I also had an engine tuning and a lightweight airframe. Just trying to go for max maneuverability and max speed with this plane. Have my 24 R4Ms again. These rockets are the same that go all the way through all the tiers. They do 150 damage and 25 radius, so they're actually pretty weak rockets, but what makes them so strong is the fact that it shoots 8 at a time. So if any of those 8 hit, usually you're going to be doing some damage. Obviously, as you saw there, I shot from too far away on that pancake, and it did not kill him. So when that happens, that is, yeah. If that was a player, I would have been dead there, because those 420s would have just ate my face up. But thank God it was in the hands of a bot. Again, the 20s, I have everything fully upgraded on this. This is the 200 damage, 700 rate of fire, 800 range. These are the same 20s that you're rocking on the tier 9. So the cool thing about this is you get tier 9 guns on a tier 8, so very, very strong and decent engine power. It's got a 10-second turn, 1800 altitude. I didn't really have to use altitude there, but I could have if I wanted. It's moderately fast at 780 at tier 8. It's not the worst. And like I said, it carries 24 rockets and 220s. It's just enough to basically have a great time. Again, I had skipped past this, went straight to the tier 9, and now I'm finally come back purchasing this again after watching Cage's video. One day I will aspire to be that good with the rockets, but not with this crappy pilot. I need to work this pilot up, and I will most likely be picking up either marksman or uh, one of the rocket skills, most likely expert rocketeer, because I love getting those HVAR kills. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and you guys have a good night. Take care.